Hello, and welcome to another Rangaroo cast. Me, Rangaroo, having to go back to Airland Battle as the Red Dragon beta has got closed. But on this, we are playing on Highway to Oslo 2v2 Total Destruction 40 minutes. On the Nato side, we have Warfart and Edgar, and on the Pact side, we have Zed and Victorfish. A fish named Victor. So speed us up. Sprint some good old fashioned ALB play. Nato not getting anything right now. Oh, he has all that stuff. And away we go. Any planes? No planes. A lot of AMX 30 B2s. Awful lot of them. And some Canadian Hueys. While on the Pact side, we have a bit of a helicopter, so pretty good mix of Mi-2s and Hides, and even a so-called for AA. A couple of so-calls actually. A lot of PT-76s, T-72s. Both sides really getting a lot of cheap, effective units. Because that is a tank force. There are a bunch of French tanks, so they are very lightly armoured, but they do have pretty nice guns. These Kurtzjägers are going to be in for a nasty surprise as the so-called lock-on. And they go down quite easily. Oh, infantry should survive, yep. If they don't get shot at by a so-called. Damn, that helicopter doesn't want to crash. Helicopter rush into Bravo. Looks like it might do pretty well for Warfart. Here's a bunch of AA here. 8 Silkers. Some T-55s coming up. Mi-2 helicopter having to move around a bit. And we have a bunch of Vandoos. And they'll be trying to get into the town, and that is a lot of flak. They're going to be firing off their coals at Silkers. They're taking lots of damage. But yeah, just popping them off quite easily with their rocket launchers, causing them to fall back. Or we have some PTs coming around the flank. Or flamethrower tanks, 4 of them. Oh, burn, baby, burn. Lots of napalm. Lots of napalm. I'm doing a pretty good job knocking out his infantry. And there goes Edgar. This replay did say it was a run v2, so I guess there's a run. It's going to be Edgar against Victorfish and Zed. Oh, no, that's Warfart who's left, not Edgar. There's one guy left on Nato. So we need to know all these Canadian Hueys are going to be taken out. Yeah, command helicopters stopping any reinforcements from coming on in. And the Vandoos still holding on for dear life. A bunch of AMXs coming over. Like 4 battalions worth, or 4 platoons worth of AMXs. And they're going to press over the ridge. And I haven't seen this big of a tank engagement for a long time. Damn. It's firing off against TOs. Knocking them out. Oh, bombing run from an Su-7BM. Doesn't actually knock out any of the tanks, luckily. But they do take quite a bit of damage from varying levels. And now Nato will have control on that hill. No, Pacts do have Delta still. Might well try and move up into Echo, cut them off before they can get a CV into Bravo. Those starfighters are dodging missiles. Using them for air superiority purposes, it seems. Yeah, there's a MiG-21 Bis going after him on the second run. That starfighter, is he going to get out? No, it does not. It gets shot down. That makes him be flying over AA. Platoon of, we have a squad of T-72s and a squad of T-55s moving up to get behind the French tanks. As they kind of just bunker up in the little forestry areas. Mi-2's being pulled back from the Delta. No T-55s being engaged in the harpoons at long range. Harpoons only good at short range, so they're probably going to get decimated pretty easily by the T-55s. Su-7BM, another bombing run, yeah. Gonna get run the Flak Panzer. Or the second bombing run, just to get like this one goddamn AA unit. And it lives, the Flak Panzer lives. Very lucky git. And another bombing run. Oh, this time napalm on the tanks. Gonna be a bit extra crispy. Chieftain Mark 10's coming out from Mr. Warfart. 2 squads of them. T-72's holding out quite well. They do have pretty nice frontal armor for their price, so they're very good at this CQC scenario. These Sokals are actually taking quite a bit of damage from the AMXs. They do have autocannons as AMX tanks, so they can engage helicopters at a short range, or medium range really. Bombing run to top it off. Time's going to be coming in. Still pretty quiet on the bottom flank, literally nothing on go. Pact could easily stroll in here and just take the whole sector. But I think they're too panicked about up here. There would be a pretty nice trade for him to capture Gulf. Be a very nice trade. And then means they can move on to Hotel, which is also pretty lightly defended, and try to get out of area. They don't really have 2 CVs yet, especially one's slap bang in the open. Yo, it is in that little crevice, so it's slightly hidden if nothing goes into the crevice. War bombs coming in, just Pact dominating the air game at the moment. But they're still holding on, Mr. Warfart. He is still holding on. AMX Harpon trying ATGMs. Not the greatest ATGMs, but they are firing at the back armour of these T-55s, which are very lightly armoured. So they can actually kill these guys. PT's coming in. More infantry being brought up. They just kill each other. They just killed each other. They just shot each other at the exact same time, causing each of them to die. I think that's what happened. That must have happened. Enemies till death. PT's moving into the town. Vandoos picking them off, yo. And more bombing runs coming in. What are those Alpha Jets doing? Is he using them for superiority? Because that's not an air superiority fighter, using to bomb stuff. And he's not really bombing anything with him. More SUs coming in. More napalm to be dropped. Just whole town been completely charred up. And the Vandoos still live on. Even after all that constant bombing. Or maybe not. The whole time Pact's been attacking us, they never brought up their own infantry. That might be a bit of a better idea. Infantry are more suited for a CQC scenario, instead of bringing out tanks. Whatever. Bunch of infantry being brought out from Mr. Warfart. A little Swedish, like, it's like a little Swedish hippie van. It really does look like a little Swedish hippie van. Or like a Swedish small RV. I think as we try moving up into Delta, it is pretty well defended. Okay, very well defended. Very well defended. Don't know why I had all 3 recon guys back here, and these guys in a group, but whatever floats your boat. Trucks moving up. Speed us up as they get into position. Finally, Victor will bring up some infantry units and helicopters to finish off this hill. The last 5 Vandoos hold on. And do they get knocked out? No, we really want to put a CV here. So bring some reinforcements up. Bombing run on the Pansperettis. And they're trying to move up under the farmstead at Pact has, but there's a bunch of conchiltas. They make some Berettis, which will make it quite hard for them. I think both Pact players are playing Polis. Definitely seems like both of them playing Polis. That's right, just have so many of these SU-7s doing constant bombing runs. Just non-stop. Trying to get the Pansperettis, blindly bombing them. He's not really getting many hits. It would also make the huge will finish them off. Also, some artillery being brought up. Seems like some Darners, 2 Darners. It was offensive chieftains. TV being brought up into Bravo. some AA now. Or he has some AA. Trying to shoot down any of the oncoming planes. More bombing runs. Both sides being Nato just tries to hold on to what he's got at the moment. Victorfish moves up with a bunch of T-72s. Moving on to the Wrath, the Chieftains, which should be able to knock him out. More napalm, not a surprise. Got some Niagaras this time. Slightly better T-72. They are going to be moving up. Yeah, Bradley in a very nice position to pick off these Jaguars as they do come out the spawn. Get some pretty nice side shots. The T-72 is pretty nice side armor, so it will be able to survive the tow punishment. And that's just a tow run, that's not a like tow 2 or an auto. Making it a pretty re-KTGM. Mi-24 moving up. Spotting the TPZ food soaked here. I mean, knocking them out. All Alpha Jets doing some strafing runs, so it doesn't affect him too much. CF comes up, knocks them both down. Jaeger's trying to get into here, but oh no, here's the napalm. And then Mi-2s, some autocannons to try and knock them out. Two flying over a little bit too close. And the Jaegers and Fuchs are still moving. Keep on moving, keep on trucking. What's that BKL doing? Seems like he missed his target the first time, but he's going to get the second. Or Mi-2 CV. I don't know what he got that for. Neutralize Echo. Oh, I think he's trying to recapture Delta, so he'll take quite a bit of losses. As a bunch of AMX move up and run giant just squadra. Yeah, he's going to be flying over enemy AA, and yeah, he probably didn't notice it spawned yet. They're doing a pretty big tank assault on an infantry position on destruction. Might have been a good idea to smoke these guys out, napalm, artillery, mortier before moving up. Do you really want to soften up infantry before you move up in with tanks? As seen by our Vandoos out here. Those AMXs, they do come with autocannons though, so if he can spot the infantry, he can wreck him. Give that little M693F run. And Warfart's gonna have his place pretty rail spawn locked, bringing himself back into the lead. These AMX is just popping everything that they see. We have some BKLs coming in now, and yeah, he has the autocannons going off. So it might have actually been a pretty good idea. It's working quite well for him. Can't complain. AMX has been hit up by the fire. Been a little bit spread out. And some more napalm being dropped down. Yeah, I can get out there. These guys are really deep in the nape. And feeling the heat. The punch will not leave. The flamethrower punch and napalm punch, I can't help it. I cannot help it. That's like the first time I actually said Japan this entire match, and that's like 30 or 25 minutes in. So I managed to contain myself for a pretty good amount of time. Season 2's picking up chieftains. And this place is completely spawn locked. I think that's how Warfart is getting so many kills. Because they keep buying units out of here and they just get completely owned as they fly over. Yeah, CV. Bradley, meet CV. Bradley, shoot your turret, CV. Are you going to? And it's super effective. I think both sides are pretty new to the game, I will admit. They're using some pretty, I don't know, unseen units and some really strange tactics that usually don't work too well. So I gave them the benefit of the doubt. More napalm coming in, but they are pretty good at their napalm. They really like a napalm. You can never have enough napalm in this game. The counter to everything is napalm. Even planes. Maybe. If it flies low, I think you can kill it. I think if a plane flies really low, it could get a little bit messed up by a napalm. I highly doubt it, you know, if it dived in and dived back up, but it went into a napalm cloud, would it damage the plane? If it did, that'd be really cool. "11 minutes left. NATO still in the lead. Napalm on the infantry here. Assault engineers. Moving on empty logistics for cannon fodder, I guess. And it's pretty quiet. None of them even moving. Delta's still under Pact control. They don't have a CV yet. And I'm just going to speed this up quite a bit because absolutely nothing's going on except for some manoeuvring. So on NMs, some Swedish, Norwegian, Danish, M113s with a little man pad on top. Super advanced EA. Some SU-24s. Doing a bit of seeding. And we have a little bit of movement. Get the last PT. Yeah, Bradley's going to be doing some scouting. Artillery being dropped. And we're going to be doing some ATGM stuff on the VUs. SU-24 MPs. It does get shot down. Well, SU-22, that's not an SU-24. Keep getting those two mixed up. Jaguar is getting annihilated by AMXs. And the PT's going to be crashing over. And they're going to be facing the same fate. Oh. Napalm once again on the tanks. CV being forced to move. Those AMXs can't hit the PTs, they are panicked. So pretty low accuracy. Some Figuchin commandos with fagots be moved in. There's both sides manoeuvring. This is total destruction when no one really attacks. It's not really any incentive to attack. And their forces, more PTs and T-72s. Chieftain being brought into Delta. And yeah, MI2s and scared off. Starfighters getting shot down. Very good old Coops and BRDM Strollers. Oh, we have 2 or 4 H's. I think I can try and get these helicopters over here. We do have some bitters in the vicinity. And these NMs doing a nice bit of flanking. Sneaking around the flanks. And those other H's getting shot up by that cheap little ZUs. And you have a tank assault, a bunch of Yagras and some Rilks, which is a 90-point super duper effective Polish tanks. Here they've trapped one of explosive armor strapped around it. One minute left. Doubt this will be enough to actually bring them back. And oh, we gotta slow this down. Tank on tank engagement, just Leopard 2 A4s being brought up. Just to finish this off, tying the match together. Firing line of tanks here. Seconds left. All Leopard 2 does go down in the final seconds. And yeah, it will be a good game for Nato. Winning by like basically 2,000 points, so pretty good match here. Pretty unorthodox tactics, but they did work. Those unorthodox tactics did end up working out in the end. So good job. But that's just a fun match. That's just a fun, silly match. And yeah, that's all we have time for. This has been another Rangroo cast. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I will see you guys next time. Take it easy.